What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It helps a lot, so thank you. Finally, after all these years, after all these goddamn years, we've been waiting for this Black Adam film to be made. The Rock has been working on it, trying to get this film to be on the big screen and to fit his feet into that costume, fit them big ass shoulders and thighs and everything into that amazing costume. That Black Adam suit is fire. Now, let's talk about this movie. I don't think I'll be doing spoilers. Maybe at the very end we'll dribble a little spoiler in there. But this movie is very fun. It's very action-packed. It's very action-heavy. The dialogue can be fun at times because of the action that follows. It's very Hawkman, Black Adam heavy, with a little bit of Dr. Fate in there, and the new recruits Cyclone and Atom Smasher are very lightly toasted in there. And then we have characters on the side and characters that show up later throughout the movie. And I gotta say, this movie is savage. Black Adam is a savage. The action is fire. When there's one scene, maybe one scene or two, I could see where it was getting compared to Man of Steel, but Man of Steel still got like some of the best action in the DC movies and superhero movies in general. But there was a couple of scenes where you could say it was trying to touch that. Besides that, I mean, Black Adam's still killing people. He's killing people left and right. Left and right. Now, the story of the movie the story isn't really the main drive for the movie. It's really the action. And there's, there's a MacGuffin in the movie, sort of like the Infinity Gauntlet in Endgame, kind of playing keep away from people in this movie with the MacGuffin. So you're kind of dealing with that. That's kind of where the story is. And then you have Black Adam's history, which is his story. But then, he's brought into the modern day world, so now he's playing with both hands, dealing with both sides of what he's trying to deal with in his life at the moment. And when it starts off, though, when he comes back, just pure Black Adam, pure power, it's on another level. He starts melting fools like you've seen in the trailer. It feels different. It feels different because we don't see superheroes get down like this too often. And is he a hero? Is he a villain? Is he anti-hero? I guess I won't say that. Save it for the movie. But it is The Rock, so The Rock's gotta do what The Rock's gotta do. But one of my favorite aspects of this movie, which was surprising, was Hawkman and Black Adam. Again, you've seen it in the trailers. Amanda Waller, once again, is pulling together a team, assembling a team to go after Black Adam to contain the situation, and they're gonna have a tough time because it's Black Adam. And that's one of my favorite parts of the movie, is just Black Adam and Hawkman just going at it the whole movie. I felt bad for Hawkman. I feel so bad for you, bro. Hawkman is just trying his hardest, his absolute hardest, to get this man Black Adam to just stop killing people. He's begging him, just stop killing people. Like, it's so funny to me. There's heroes and there are villains. Heroes don't kill people. Well, I do. And they just start fighting, bro. They have these conversations and they start fighting, bro. They calm down, they relax, they start fighting. And as you can imagine, Hawkman is just getting thrown around like a fucking rag. Hawkman gets his licks in too, but it's pure savagery on Black Adam's side. Dr. Fate was really cool. Again, I don't know anything about Dr. Fate besides some cartoons I've seen, but Dr. Fate, he was pretty powerful. I can see why people talk about Dr. Fate and Doctor Strange in the same light. The CGI was actually pretty decent for most of the movie. It was that third act, which I think is, I don't know why it's always the third act. I don't know if it's crunch time by the time they get to the third act. They're just trying to hurry up and get it done. I have no clue why third acts be getting the low end of the stick on the CGI, but it really is apparent in this movie that CGI in the third act it's pretty wild. It's not the best story. It really isn't. Black Adam's history could have been played better in the movie. They kind of sprinkle it out, the flashbacks. I think if we would have just had one collective flashback all the way through, beginning to end, would have been pretty cool. Would have probably worked a little better, in my opinion. Lots of gold with the cinematography, lots of gold yellows, gold on Hawkman, gold yellow on Black Adam, gold on Dr. Fate, and Kondad or Kondak or whatever has just a very yellowish, goldish tint to it in the color tones. So that's something you gotta get a little used to or adjust to. Lots of blues too with Black Adam. Lots of blues with Black Adam's lightning. Lots of superpowers and just powerful moments. Blood, sweat, and tears. Ground and pound action non-stop throughout the whole movie. So you'll be entertained from start to finish. I guarantee that. The soundtrack, I don't know, the soundtrack it didn't hit that hard for me. I'd say when Black Adam first shows up in the movie in his tomb, I like the score there, the dun dun dun. I like that score. The third act had a pretty interesting score going on there too. And maybe one other spot in the movie, but besides that, the score was pretty bland, like pretty similar throughout the whole movie. I wouldn't have been able to tell if Dr. Fate had a score specifically. I could tell Black Adam's, that's maybe the JSA I think had a score themselves, maybe, while they were like all on the screen. I'd have to say, I've only seen it once, so I have to see it again to really hear that score or get the soundtrack. Score it didn't stand out like a Man of Steel or Avengers would stand out to you, but it was decent. Black Adam, of course, played by The Rock. The Rock is playing The Rock in a Black Adam suit. Honestly, at the end of the day. But Black Adam still has, I like some of his lines. They do some weird, trying to do some catchphrases and just some weird stuff with one of the characters in this movie. Kind of threw me off, but it kind of worked for me, but not really. But I did like a lot of lines from Black Adam, like that you've seen from the trailer. I kneel for no one. Born out of rage. Lots of random one-liners. Black Adam doesn't really have too much to say in the movie if it's not about his past, if it's not about why he's killing people, if it's not about I'm about to kill you, shit like that. That's all he really says in the movie is just savagery. It's pretty funny. When I do get to the spoilers, I'll try to keep it quick because it's already I think it's a long video so far. We'll see on the edit. I'm torn between a B- and a C+, but I think I'm just gonna go C+. I'll give this movie Black Adam a C+, and it's not a I'm sad C+. It's still a energetic C+. I guess it doesn't change the fact that it's a C+, but it's an energetic. It's a energetic I'm not sad or mad. It's just a C+. I really like the action. And I like the JSA, I like the action, I like Black Adam. I like the world, I guess. But that's... story is just whatever. The story is a lot of the movie, so... you know, it's the movie. And it just didn't hit that much in the story-wise. But C+ for this movie. If you guys are leaving for spoilers, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Just a guy with a camera and a mic. Peace. And the only thing I really care about spoiling right now is the post-credit scene. So, welcome, post-credit scene, Spoiler, listeners. Post-credit scene, of course. I think we all know. The Rock has been teasing it in all of his interviews. Red carpet. He's the strongest person on this planet. On this planet. Amanda Waller hits up Black Adam. She's like, alright, you don't want to stay in my prison, that's fine. But Kondak is your prison. You cannot leave there. If you ever step foot outside, we will kill you. He just tells her, there's nobody that could kill me on this planet. I'm just relax. Nobody, just freak out of here. And she says, well, I can call in some favors from somebody that's not from this planet. Just says, send them all. Savage. And then he blows up the drone hologram message. And there comes a floating blur shadow. And lo and behold, Henry Cavill, Superman. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Fire. That music was fire. It really made just seeing Henry Cavill, seeing Superman feel so good with that music. That music really made a difference. That original Superman music really made a difference. Seeing him on screen with that brighter suit, brighter blue, brighter reds, but brighter yellow. The curl on it with his hair. They're nice. And he goes, it's been a long time since the world has been this nervous. Black Adam, we need to talk. And it's like, okay, I don't think they're going to be doing a Black Adam vs. Superman movie. I think they're going to be doing something similar to this movie, where the JSA, even though they were fighting Black Adam, but then they find common ground where they have to work with Black Adam to fight Sabak and to find a missing child. So they start working together, but they still disagree with each other. Black Adam was killing people while trying to work with Hawkman. Hawkman got fed up with it and started fighting him. I think that's what we'll get with Superman. I think Superman might need Black Adam's help, or Black Adam vice versa later on. I think Superman's gonna need Black Adam's help in a Man of Steel 2, Superman, whatever they call it. And they're gonna be, you know, fighting together. I think Black Adam's gonna be killing people, and Superman's gonna be like, "Hey, bro, hey, relax." They'll be killing people, and they're gonna fight because of their differences. I think that's what that's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be just a Superman versus Black Adam movie specifically, where they just. I think it's gonna be like this movie where they work together, they fight, they work together, they fight. It's funny. It's funny how much Hawkman got beat up in this movie. Oh, Black Adam served him up, Sabak served him up. Oh man, he's a strong man, bro, to be taking all this for a whole day straight. Strong guy. But yeah, that was the post-credit scene. Superman's back. Movie is confirmed. Before we all saw the movie. Now we already knew before seeing this movie he was confirmed, so feel bad for people that got spoiled. I got spoiled. I'm sure a lot of people got spoiled. This is just the name of the game out here on the internet. But yeah, this movie was it was still a good movie. Even though I gave it a C+, still fire movie, still a good time at the theater. Can't wait to get this shit on Blu-ray on a 4K disc. This movie has rewatchability for those action scenes alone, and the action scenes are throughout the whole movie. So if you're skipping through anything, you're gonna be skipping freaking like a minute at a time, and then it'll get straight back to some other action or something else that's interesting. Cyclone and Atom Smasher had little backstories in this movie. Cyclone got like kidnapped and got experimented on. Scientific experiments were being placed on her. She got a lot of nanobots pumped into her blood, so that's why she was able to do the things she can do. Atom Smasher, really brief with him, just as powers, the suit, whatever, got passed down to him from his uncle. and that's about it for him. Dr. Fate didn't really have backstory, but just the performance from Pierce Brosnan, really good performance. So again, that's a lot of the emotion when it came to the JSA was from Dr. Fate and Hawkman, to be honest, kind of duo right there. And Black Adam, you kind of feel for him with the sun. It was really cool seeing the wizard again, seeing the rest of the wizards, him and his brothers and sisters. That was really cool. Seeing them imprison him and just seeing them all in a scene was pretty dope. And that's it. I mean, it's Black Adam. I liked it. This honestly felt like like one of the first building blocks to a new DC universe. This kind of felt like the movie that was that's starting it, like the path to the new DC universe. I feel like this was the Flashpoint will change what it needs to change, and it'll make it apparent. But I think this movie's really driving the new whatever they're trying to do. I think this is really where it starts. And yeah, just let me know what y'all thought in the comments down below. Just a guy with a camera and a mic, and I'm out.